little bit difficult for me to have a relationship sometimes because I travel around a lot doing comedy. So what I like to do is if I'm seeing a man that I think is really special, before I go away on the road, I like to cut a little lock of his hair. And I like to take it away with me. And I find it very comforting to know that a part of him is always with me. And I also find it very comforting to know that if he cheats on me while I'm gone, I can frame him for murder. It's a lot easier to get a lock of hair from a man than to have to explain why he needs to touch the gun. I know that there are other ways to get back at a man, but I'm not ready to start a family.
And that is the lovely and talented Larke Miller, who's joining us now. Now, Larke, you just saw that for the first time. What is it like watching your own comedy? Is it tough?
Yes, but I'm glad you were here. Yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking.
How did you get into comedy in the first place? Was it?
I don't know how it happened. I was into acting and writing, and then I just seemed to have a lot of comedian friends, and then I got pushed into performing some of the things I wrote on stage.
Did you watch and watch and watch for a long time before you hit the stage? Like go and watch your friends perform and everything else?
Yes, I loved watching stand-up comedy for a long time.
Now, you got to do the Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson not too long ago, and what was that experience like? Is it intimidating when you come out on the stage? Because I mean, it's Craig Ferguson.
Yes, it was very, very intimidating on the stage. I've never jumped out of a plane or something, but I think it's probably like that. Like there's such a build-up, and you're just so nervous and just don't want anything to go wrong. And that's
Can
how
you enjoy
I feel.
the moment at all? Because I always assumed, people ask us all the time whether we get nervous, and the short answer is yeah, kinda, like a little bit before you do it. I think you always do, but there's a level to like, fear, that kind of thing, that I think is hard to wrap your head around. Do you enjoy it at all? Like when you're standing there in that moment, are you like, all right, this is good, or is it just go, go, go?
There are moments of enjoyment, but then there are other moments where you're thinking about, where you were supposed to stand and what somebody told you to do or not do with the microphone. And
what do I do with these things? They just hang here.
Now, how do they vet your material when you go on the Late Show or any show like that? Do you have to send them stuff? Was some of it too dirty, or?
I was just way too filthy originally. I had sent in a bunch of material, and they said, it's very nice but not appropriate. And they kept cutting it down and then putting in other things. But with the Comedy Network...
Yeah, I was going to ask about that with the special. Is that like whatever you want to do, you can do?
Yeah, I told them that I censored myself, stuff that would obviously not be good for television, and they said, why'd you do that? Go for it.
Do such a thing. And that's going to be I guess in a way, I would assume, and tell me if I'm wrong, that's a better way to do it because it is within a comedy show, right? Like everyone's performing. And do you forget about the cameras when it's more that situation where you're just on stage, you've got the live audience, and the special comes later, right?
Yes, I think I was, more thinking about the moment, and I taped a lot more material than is in the actual special.
And what's the special called?
It's called Women of the Night.
Oh, yes.
Yes, but it wasn't their original choice to call. Their original name was taken, which was Hilarious Whores.
So Women of the Night.
Yes, that's
a happy medium.
Yes.
We have to talk about something else because as part of our package material, our preparation material before our interview today, we were given the link to your YouTube channel. And the first video on your YouTube channel, Larke, is your cat, I'm assuming this is your cat, peeing on a toilet.
Tell us what we're looking at here, Larke.
This is my cat, Tiger Lily.
How did you do this?
The audio is great because you can hear her tinkle.
A moment of silence for Tiger Lily's tinkle. So you litter change your cat to pee on the toilet. So this thing is called a what?
It's called the litter quitter. And it's from Australia, And it's just a fancy cat toilet seat.
Does she still do it? Does she use the toilet?
Do you take the litter quitter away at some point and then?
Well, I don't use it myself, you know.
Right.
I'm a little too heavy for it. But you have to remove the litter quitter and then, you know.
No. I mean, like the cat eventually. I don't mean with you. Like, oh, God. I don't mean with you. I mean, eventually.
Does the cat pee on the toilet?
Once the cat is used to the litter quitter and it's sort of doing it, do you remove that and then the cat just pees on the toilet?
Well, my cat never really got 100% used to the litter quitter. She actually is really smart. She figured out that my dining room chairs are kind of similar to a toilet, except there isn't a hole in the middle of them. So that's so much better to use than a toilet.
Although it comes with the fascinating tinkling sound.
But I heard your cat. Is Tiger Lily from a bad part of town?
Yes, she's from South Central Los Angeles.
How did this happen?
Well, I got turned down by every animal shelter in LA.
Why?
Well, they had this interview process. This lady asked me, she asked me, well, one of her questions was, why have you chosen to adopt a cat? And I said, because I can't conceive one biologically.
And she was denied.
Yes. I think, if you want a cat, adoption really is your only option.
I guess, you know what, Larke, you're right.
It is.
I got denied from the SPCA, but for a very, very different reason.
If you want to see more of Larke, you can do so at Yuck Yucks on Canby Street, Thursday, May the 10th to Saturday, May the 12th, and at Laugh Lines in New West, Friday, May 18th, Saturday, May 19th as well. You can go to Larke's YouTube channel to find out more information about Tiger Lily tinkling.
And the women of the night, otherwise known as, what was it again?
Hilarious Whores.
Hilarious Whores can be seen on the Comedy Network on May the 3rd at, strangely enough, fairly late, 10 p.m. So that can tell you something about the content right there. Thank you so much, Larke.
Thank you, Larke.
Awesome.
We're going to take a quick break.